So we have Bone Lake, which is a 2025 horror thriller, erotic thriller. A little bit of psychological elements, and some humor, I will say. But false advertisement on the not the promotion, but well, mostly on the name, because Bone Lake season. There's no boning going on screen in this movie. So from the beginning, where we see two people naked and afraid, running for their lives. Of course, that ends up not being anything to care about. But pretty much, the movie is directed by Mercedes Bryce Morgan. I don't know what else she's done worth. But I thought she did pretty well for directing her direction in this. Um, it's written by Joshua Friedlander and stars Alex Rowe and Maddie Hasson, she reminds me so much of Florence Pugh. Let me just say that. And certain shots or certain angles. But the acting in this is pretty well done for what was needed from the actors. It's shot, edited well. You know, it deals with this couple who they go to a secluded, I guess, estate, or being A, B, and B, whatever, those house places that you let people rent out. And pretty much they run into this other couple that also is renting for the weekend. So pretty much the two couples have to decide to stay together and for a weekend, and manipulation and nightmarish things begin to happen. Or anything, mind games, if anything, begin to happen. I will say it gets gory by the third act in the last 20-15 minutes. I'll give it that. But in terms of, character stuff with, what's their names? You have Diego and Sage, who are the two main, the normal, our first couple who's there, and then you have Sin, and then you have Will, and they seem like a more laid back, younger couple. It seems. They seem like nice people, of course, but there's something off about them. You get towards the middle portion of the movie. But yeah, overall, it was okay. I mean, I will say it's not a bad film. I do recommend it. If you like, think of it as 50 Shades of Grey, and if it was a slasher, a bit, but without the actual TNA scenes, which this movie lacked. I'm sorry, like your name is literally Bone Lake. You literally go to the bone, and you don't do it on the camera. I get it. I guess none of the actors wanted to be nude, I guess, but what? But you could at least give the audience what they were craving. Even the promotion says the winner comes first. But yeah, like overall, I don't mind the film. I thought it was decent for what it was. I do like the third act. That was fine. Probably get elements of Barbarian in terms of the whole couple sharing a B and B, RB, whatever those are called, B and B's, places, and of course, one of something's off about the other one. But aside from those are my only gripes, is lacking nudity in terms of what, because this movie tries to be erotic and it doesn't really show the eroticism, such as like the character of Sin, who, you know, she's a very sensual character, it seems, and like they don't really, they just tease you throughout this movie and stuff. I mean, you have character issues with Diego and Sage where they argue over, one wants to use toys in the bedroom, the other one doesn't, even though she wrote an article about that and he's not into that article. And then he's also trying to be an author or a writer, and she doesn't really believe in him as much, but she's trying to really get behind him on that. So I did like elements of their characters, if anything. But yeah, overall, I do recommend it if you do like slasher film. Again, it does have some humor in it, so if you're into, I guess, horror comedy a bit, go for it. If anybody's interested in requesting content such as movie reviews, commentaries, reaction videos, link down below to my Patreon or PayPal. Both are in the links in the description down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace and love.